My name's Steve Chu. I'm the director of the Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory and also a member of the Copenhagen Climate Council. And I wanted to talk about what climate change means to me, why it's such concern. And so I will start by talking about an analogy. It's not perfect, but here goes. It's sort of Titanic, the sequel. Imagine you're on a very, very large vessel. And perhaps decades ago, people said, way out ahead, there's an iceberg looming. We have to be careful. But many people didn't see it. But now, forwarding several decades, it's very clear to virtually everyone that there's this huge iceberg. Now, the Titanic is a huge ship, and it's not governed by a single captain, and it's actually not clear because there are many voices telling what to do, and it's the maiden voyage. And there are very real problems in this maiden voyage. The third-class kitchen, there's a fire. You have to put it out. The air conditioning in the first-class suites don't work. They're complaining bitterly. You have to attend to it. Many real, everyday things that have to be fixed that are part of the operation of the ship in this maiden voyage. Then some engineers come and say to the set of captains, it's going to take tens of years, not 10 years, but perhaps half a century to really turn. And oh, by the way, these engineers say, we're going to hit the iceberg. It's whether we hit it at a glancing blow or whether we hit it dead on. This is of some concern. But the voices in the galley and the voices in the air conditioning and all these other things are also you have to deal with. So still full speed ahead. And oh, by the way, the investors of this Titanic also want to make schedule. They want to bookings future. Economic progress is important. So meanwhile, we're heading towards the iceberg. It's not clear. It's a very, very big ship. It's going to take decades, as I said, a half a century perhaps, to turn it. The consequences of hitting the iceberg dead on aren't even clear. And there are many people on the ship who said, look, it's unsinkable. Not to matter. Other people saying, well, if we hit it dead on, let's say go to a 5-degree centigrade climate change, adaptation is a little bit dicey. So it's the sequel. The script hasn't been written. We have to start turning now. People have to understand that even though there are day-to-day things, economic crises, you also have to start turning the ship. And if you wait another decade or so, it's more likely you hit it dead on. Whether the ship will sink or not, we don't know. But if there's a possibility of really catastrophic climate change, I think we don't want to go there. And so I'm here today to say that this is of a concern. I urge all of you to educate yourselves on what the concerns are. But there's also a path forward. It's not here to say, be scared, that's it, there's nothing we can do. If we hit the iceberg in a glancing blow, there are things we can and must do to adapt to that. But the first order of business is that people should educate themselves on what the risks are and how to go forward, and stop pulling the rudder in different directions. So with that, thank you for your attention.